I am in Nayapul, Nepal, and about to start the Ghorepani Poon Hill trek. And so this is the starting position. I just took a taxi from Pokhara up here. It was about an hour-and-a-half ride, and getting ready to walk now. From Pokhara, Nepal, we took a taxi to the little town of Nayapul to begin a 5-day trek. For the first few hours, we walked along a gravel road, passing through a number of villages along the way. Okay, I've been walking for about 45 minutes maybe, and took a small break here. I had to take off my jacket because it's actually getting warm, but the air feels good. So just sat down at a restaurant here. I've been walking for about 2 hours for just a simple plate of dal bhat, a little bit of curry, a very tiny amount of rice, so I think they'll give me more, and I'm very hungry. After lunch, we continued hiking. It was for the most part a pretty easy, gradual uphill climb. We paralleled a river, passing through farms and small villages. On the first day the views were nice, but nothing compared to what we would see in the following days. By the middle of the afternoon, we arrived in the pleasant little village of Tikhedunga and got a room at the Tikhedunga guest house for the night. An early dinner tonight, ordered some stir-fried noodles, and then also I got a plain rice, which I'm gonna eat with a can of blakapong ladprik, which is fried mackerel in chili sauce. A little Thai touch to my meal. And also, in order to save money, because the price of food is quite expensive when you're in the mountains, we decided to bring a bunch of cans of fish. So this was only 68 rupees to supplement with the rice and vegetarian dishes to get some protein. Tastes very green. It's good. I love canned fish. It's a little bit spicy. Oh man, that's good. I'll show you the bathroom first. It's a basic but a very nice bathroom actually. Cold and hot water. The hot water was not really hot, but it was a little bit lukewarm. And then even a sit-down toilet, even though I would prefer a squatter. But anyways. So inside the room, and this, I guess this guest house doesn't have blankets, but good thing I rented a sleeping bag. So I'm gonna be sleeping in the sleeping bag. Oh yeah, a good old North Fake. I hope it's warm. I woke up after about a 10-hour sleep, a wonderful sleep indeed. It's a pretty cool morning, and now I'm ready for breakfast, so only 90 rupees for this whole bag of muesli, so I brought 3 of them with me. And then I've just ordered a cup of chai, milk chai, which is like a mix of oats, and there's some dried fruit and a few pieces of nuts in here as well. It's really good actually. You can eat it with milk also, but I'm just gonna eat it with water. That's good, and good energy as well. On day 2 we got an early start, and it's a good thing too, because we went up and up and up, gaining lots of elevation one step at a time. We shared the trail with pack mules, mostly transporting food and water to villages and lodges along the trail. So the views just keep getting better and better as we continue climbing higher. We just passed the village of Uleri, and now you have a even more magnificent view of Annapurna and the snow-covered peaks. We've been walking for about 2 hours now uphill, stopping for my all-time favorite snack, which is salted peanuts. And in the background is the absolutely gorgeous Humchuli snow-covered peak. And the sun is starting to get strong now, so added my head covering to block the sun. Sun is strong even though it's cold. We were hiking for a while and now have stopped for lunch. I got rice with dal, which is the dal soup. Pour that on my rice. But the main dish that I'm looking forward to eating, thank you. Okay, thank you. Is Sukuti, which is dry buffalo. It was hanging in the kitchen above the fire, dry buffalo, and then they cut it into pieces and then stir fry it up with some onions and some spices and some oil. So a big plate of buffalo, dry buffalo Sukuti. Put that on my rice. Oh, that's fantastic. It tastes like beef jerky that's been stir-fried with extra spices. It's salty, it just goes incredibly well with the rice. That just hit the spot. Hit the spot. Stomach full of delicious protein-rich buffalo, we got back on the trail to Ghorepani. And then Day 2 was definitely a tough day, and our legs were pretty aching by the time we arrived. It was in the late afternoon when we finally reached Ghorepani, a small and very cold village at nearly 3,000 meters in elevation. Okay, so we just made it to Ghorepani, staying at the Dhaulagiri Lodge. Okay, so this is my room for the night. Open it up. Come on inside. I've got my sleeping bag, so I'll sleep on in my sleeping bag, but also got extra heavy blankets. It's pretty cold outside despite the fact that I'm wearing short sleeves because I was hiking a lot, so. But as soon as I take a shower, I'll be putting on my down jacket. It started hailing outside. Luckily I ordered a cup of tea, and also sitting next to the wood-burning stove, so it's super warm right here. Well, it's cold. Dinner tonight, I just got fried rice, veg, and then I might eat a bunch of snacks up in my room as well.
This is mine?
Yes.
And then I'm gonna take an early sleep tonight as well.